Kitakubu.
Hey everyone, KitaSean here. So it is summer, Natsuda! You know what that means. It's time for the yearly prediction of which servants will be getting a summer version. What is interesting about this year is that we have a hint at a possible servants getting swimsuit versions this year. So since the beginning of this year, the command card Oji-sans have told us that we need to clear ordeal called Chapter 1 Paper Moon in order to participate in this year's summer event. This is the first time they ever had this requirement for a summer event. This tells us that we can expect servants, characters, and story lore from Ordeal Call Chapter to appear in this upcoming event. Honestly, this isn't in any typical order, but the last servant that will appear on this list is the one servant I believe will for sure get a swimsuit version this year. If you want to take a guess now, leave it in the comment section below and let me know if you got it right at the end of the video. I also want to mention that we're not including male servants on this list because they just get Spiritron dresses. I mean, I do have an idea of who might get it, but at the same time, we'll just leave it off. Alright, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and start. So the first pick is a huge wild card. The chance of this happening is honestly super slim in my opinion, but at the same time it just makes sense. We have Ronnie. First appeared in Fate Extra series as the Master of Berserker, and in the Fate Extra Last Encore anime she appears as a demi-servant as a Berserker class. So as a homunculus, there are multiple different versions of her, thus the number after her name: Ronnie 7, Ronnie 8, Ronnie 12, and the rest of the Ronnie series. I believe it is possible to add Ronnie this summer because, well, servants that were never playable became summer servants, right? Merlin Prototype, Nakurea. I mean, Nakurea is a special case, but you get the idea. They can do Tanaliko treatment if they want to as well. I mean, you know, bring her out during anniversary and then her ascension, one of her ascensions swimsuit, right? They can do that. But again, I think the chances are super low, but hey, you never know. So a part of me wants to say this is a bit early, but the other part of me is saying Ordeal Call Chapter 1 requirement. Dorga, or Kali, is probably the lore spoiler the FGO team is trying to cover up for this upcoming summer event. If she is, of course, she has to be the 5-star, right? Now, this servant doesn't have anything to do with Paper Moon, but I just have a feeling it might happen. I think they might actually track back a little bit and go to LB7. Now, this servant is Benny Emma, or more specifically, Benny Emma Alter. LB7 was a big chapter, and several servants appeared in this chapter, but are yet to be playable. Maybe this is how Benny Emma Alter comes in. As you guys know, Wu Zitan got a surprise treatment with her summer version. It's an older version of her, so maybe Benny Emma might get that same treatment. I mean, the same artist and all, so yeah, we'll see. So, like Benny Emma, Erishkigal also played a role in LB7, but unlike Benny Emma, Erishkigal's Alter version came in as a Spiritron dress, which obviously disappointed us. Thus, I don't think we should expect an Alter version for summer. Maybe just a tan version would be, you know, great and all. But I think we can all agree that it's about damn time they implement a summer version of Erishkigal. I mean, she's been the #1 most wanted summer servant for quite some time now. So, yeah, I think it's about time. Alright, time to butcher a lot of names here. Let me know in the comment section below if I'm pronouncing it right or wrong. But I put Tenochtitlan on this list because, well, I've been listing LB7 servants. The other reason is because of her pretender class. If you guys pay attention, depending on which version of Ascension you use for her, the name is different. You have Talalok with the first Ascension. You have Huitzilopochtli as the second Ascension. I know I'm butchering that. I deeply apologize. And of course, Tenochtitlan as the final Ascension. So, of course, Tenochtitlan is the pretender class, but the other two servants are different. Talalok is a ruler, and Huitzi, I'm just gonna make it small there, Huitzi is a Berserker class. Their Saint Graphs are all bunched up together. So what I can see happen is either a Berserker version or a ruler version come out for them during summer. And again, because I think they might track back to LB7 a little bit, I think we might see one of the two this upcoming summer. So sticking with the LB7 train here, I believe the chances are slim, but Kakulukan. I mean, it's either that or Quetz. One of the two, I think, might get a summer version this year. So the next couple servants are just servants I want to see get a swimsuit version. So I really don't have a huge reason for them to be on this list. It's just, again, personal reasons. But Boudica, I've said this multiple times in my FGO swimsuit videos. I want to see Boudica get a swimsuit version. Give her the 4-star treatment. Drake, for some reason, I just have a feeling Drake might get a swimsuit version this year. So yeah, I just feel it. And then Semiramis, I just really want to see Semiramis get one. And then Kriemhild, like many, she became a huge favorite of mine ever since she released. And I mean, I think it's a little bit too early for her, but hey, one could dream. So the only other servant on this list that I personally want to see is Passion Lip, and the reason why is because Takeuchi is gate blocking this one. I mean, Nasu talked about it in his interview. You can check out that video in the description below. So the final servant I believe will be getting a summer version this year is none other than Medusa. Did you guys get it right? Now, 9 years overdue, I believe it is time, especially with the requirement to participate being to clear Ordeal Call Chapter 1. Medusa Saber played a huge role in the chapter, thus I believe this is a no-brainer pick. If she doesn't get an outfit this year, I will question everything, honestly. Of course, I want to put a bunch of other servants on this list, but because the requirements are clear Ordeal Call Chapter 1, it is just pointing out at certain servants. So yeah, that's why I decided to pick all these servants I believe that are being hinted. Now again, LB7 servants, they weren't really hinted, but it just kind of makes sense that they're gonna keep track with the story stuff. But again, it could all be random, you never know. But I do believe they are pointing at least one servant from Ordeal Call Chapter 1 Paper Moon to appear in this upcoming summer event. But yeah, that's basically about it. Let me know in the comment section below on any of the servants on my list you guys want to see get a swimsuit version this year, or if there are any other servants you want to see get a swimsuit version. Let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Laters.